Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War 4 video. The latest build of Gears 4 multiplayer was playable a few weeks ago at the event Comic-Con 2016, which has slightly changed since the beta, but not just with the graphics and the visuals, but also in the gameplay itself. From different videos appearing online, we recently learned about 5 gameplay changes that have been made to the game. Starting off with gameplay change number 1, the roadie running animation has been slightly changed, so when you're running through the battlefield, your gun is a lot more centered facing forward than before, compared to it would be held at an angle crossing the character's body. Now, I don't actually know why this official gameplay change has been made, but my best guess would be just to help improve overall gunfights, as of course this new roadie running animation allows the character's gun to be ready a lot more quicker, as it will be facing forward compared to facing the side. The next gameplay change we have is when you are killed and you see the death screen showing the Gears Omen, including the weapon used to kill you alongside the player's gamertag. Well, now this exact screen will also show you some extra information, being how much percentage of damage and how many hits were done against you before you died, including multiple gamer tags if possible, as well as how much percentage damage and hits you done against these enemy players, which will just allow you to see if multiple enemies were shooting at you at once, and also how weak you got these enemy players before you died, just so you can actually communicate with your team a lot more better. The third gameplay change is some of the weapons within the game itself have had their reticles changed, which is really quite different, as near enough all of the weapons over the whole Gears of War franchise have stayed the exact same since their original debut game that they first appeared in, but so far we know the reticles have changed for the Boltok pistol to a square-like shape, including bloom when fired, but also, crazily enough, the Retro Lance and the Hammerburst rifles have literally switched reticles compared to their Gears 3 versions. Now, the reason behind switching the reticles for these two weapons is because the Hammerburst is now your official superior long distance rifle weapon, while the Retro is to be used at a medium distance. Talking about the Retro Lancer, moving on to gameplay change number 4, we also already know about the few changes made to the weapon itself compared to the Gears 3 version, but this is the first time we are actually able to see some sort of Retro Lancer gameplay from Gears of War 4, showing the changes in action. As you can tell, the recoil is literally insane. It really has been increased since the Gears 3 version, looking like you will be shooting all over the place, but it still has that kind of crazy power behind it, as if you notice, as soon as the player actually sort of controls shooting the weapon and shooting at the enemy in the upper body, the damage is a lot more higher compared to normal. Then lastly, for the 5th and final gameplay change to Gears of War 4 so far that we know about, that I've noticed in the recent gameplay, we have the incendiary grenades returning with their radius heavily improved upon, as the enemy player actually throws an incendiary grenade close to the player's feet but not killing them, meaning that you actually need to really hit them directly to get a confirmed kill, instead of compared to the Gears 3 version where you could literally just throw it close to the enemy player and you would instantly get a kill. So there you have it, that is my 5 multiplayer gameplay changes that have been made to Gears of War 4 since we got to play the multiplayer beta back in April. Of course, the game still has a few months to go until it releases later this year in October, but I'm sure a few changes will still be made just for the better of the Gears 4 gameplay experience. Give this video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you on the next one.